Hi, my name's Christina Millian. I moved to Ridgewood with my husband and my twins and my two dogs about 3.5 years ago.
Hi, I'm Cynthia and this is Leo, and we're a couple of concerned neighbors in the Schedler community, and we wanted to show you the property so you can get a better idea of what's going on today in Ridgewood. So just a few minutes ago we saw a family of, I believe it were 6 or 7 deer that just ran past us, and this is their home as well. And there's a natural ecosystem here. I've heard people talk in town that eagles have nested here. There's flora, there's fauna. All of that will be removed once they cut all the remainder of the trees down.
In fact, I'm standing in the only green canopy that separates glorious Route 17 from all of our neighbors here. And in the background, you can see that there's a private lane and properties of our neighbors that are all on private well water. And so why am I showing you this today? One, it's beautiful. They're healthy, big green trees that provide clean air to our lovely neighborhood. But also, all of these trees will be cut down for an extended sports field that the Ridgewood Village Council wants to put in.
And look at how close the ball field is to the historic house that was built in 1825. So there really will be very few trees. This is 17, which is right over there, and it's mostly, comprised of a ball field.
We already compromised back in 2017. We have been round with previous councils. The community here agreed to a small field so that our kids can have a field to play on, that the community has got a field, an extra field for them to play their sports, baseball, soccer. That was all agreed upon. So now we're changing it to something that makes it not a park.
In addition, they're also contemplating putting in turf, which would also have a lot of risk for the neighbors that I just pointed out on private well water. In regards to putting forever chemicals in their drinking water.
And it scares me every day when I think that PFAS from an artificial turf field could come into my groundwater and my drinking water, water that is the only water that we use in my family. And there are many families here with wells. And so, in this day and age, we really can't, go down that road and put people at risk and then not have a plan. How are we mitigating this risk?
If you're a parent of any age child, I just want you to stop and think about the impact of turf on health, period. Whether that's the health of the players, whether that's the health of the children that live in this neighborhood, turf is deadly. PFAS is real. Forever chemicals impact the health of families. And I'm not opposed to having a small grass field here where a lot of these trees will be able to be salvaged. But decimating this area for a sports field and putting in turf is just something that I don't see how parents can be in support of.
But what we want people to know is we're real people. We have families here. We're concerned about health and safety and the environment. It's not a matter of not in our backyard. We care about people. We don't want to see, negative health occurrences and things that will impact not only our children, but anybody who's coming here to visit.
So if you disagree, and that's okay, I would just ask that you come down to Schedler. Stand in the middle of this field for the moment, right next to Route 17, and think about your children playing here and how turf might impact them. And think about the families that live just feet from here and how turf might impact them. And think about our neighbors that run right up to the property on private water wells and what that damage could do to their families. And that's all I ask. Come to Schedler and please check it out for yourselves.